Hey guys, Kern here from Home Recording Weekly. I hope you're having a great week. I know I am. I wanted to make a quick video for a few reasons. First and foremost, a video of this type using Studio One doesn't exist. I've been searching all morning for it and can't find one, so I thought I'd make it. Next, this could happen to any one of us. It could happen to a client. This person that sent me this file is a friend of mine. So we were talking about it at great length. What happened was this guy owns a record label and a recording label, whatever. He's a promoter, producer. And his client was making a rap beat, a loop here, and was mixing it back and forth. And, you know, my friend said, oh, it's kind of clipping when the kick kicks in. And he went to send it back and have his friend remix it. And his friend's laptop died. So they're stuck with what they have and they really like it and they want to use it. And I said, you know what, send it to me and I'll play with it and see if there's anything I can do. So first, why don't we just go ahead and listen to this. Right when the kick comes in, you'll hear it start to clip. So you hear what I'm talking about, this kick. Well, I don't know if it's, yeah, I think it's the kick, but pretty much when it kicks in right here, we're getting a lot of clipping and distortion. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds like his levels were kind of hot. So anyway, I thought, you know, I'll take a look, and that's why I'm making this video. So what I'm going to do is close this and bring this up in the song file that I've actually been working on today. So let me go ahead and pause the video real quick. So here we are with the same file. I'll go ahead and play a piece of it. So I wanted to, like I said, play with it. And the first idea I had was to notch out the frequencies where the distortion was coming through. To do that, I was thinking about using a Pro EQ. And let me turn this on. I used the spectrum analyzer in T-Rax, and it sounded like it was about 120 hertz. Excuse me. So as you can see, I notched it out, and I played it. So let's see what that sounds like by itself. You could tell it sounded better, but the distortion was still coming through. So I opted not to use that. And then, you know, no matter what I do, I'm going to have the problem of bringing that energy, that low-end signal back, no matter what, you know, I do. So my next idea was a multi-band compressor. It's like an EQ. It's like a compressor. It's all kinds of things in one. And I isolated, as you can see here, it looks like it's about 80 hertz. I don't know, to 200 hertz. And I compressed it, but 2 to 1, you know, nothing hardcore. But instead of bringing the level up, like most often I would do, I brought the level of this particular frequency down. I just wanted to turn that frequency down and see if I could get it to sound any better. So let's see what that sounds like all by itself. What I'll do is I'll bring it in and out of bypass. I think that's a lot better. You notice a lot of the low-end energy went away when I turned it on. But with that on, a lot of the low-end energy went away. You can still hear the clipping. Now at this point, I thought I'll just I'll bring in some sampled drums, you know, maybe Superior Drummer or something like that, and try to bring in a kick. And I didn't think that would work because he's already recorded the loop and he wants to use this loop. Any other drum I bring in is not going to sound the same. So I use the old trick where you bring in a tone generator a frequency generator, whatever you want to call it, a signal generator. And I had it with low end energy. It's at 46.4 hertz, and that surprised me. I thought I would be bringing in the same, I don't know, 120 hertz that I took out. But for some reason, 46.4 hertz sounded really good. What I did, I'm getting ahead of myself, is I took the track, the initial track, and I copied it, everything just the same, onto a whole new track right here. And then all I did was I cut everything that's not a kick drum out. If it was a snare or anything like that, I took it out. What I'm going to do is use this track now as my trigger. I have it gated. The signal generator is constantly kicking out this 46.4 hertz all the time. So I used a gate, and I have it hooked up as a side chain, so that when this track triggers, it's letting this gate come through. Now, if you want to see what that sounds like all by itself. So I just had to set up a bus and get the tone generator, and then I put a gate on after, and I called it the side chain. And as you can see, it's not very hard to set it up. You just take this, your trigger, and you set it up through the side chain, through the gate, and that's all I did. So basically, the tone generator is on all the time, but I'm using this information from this track, these samples right here, to open the gate and let this low end energy come through. Now I had to chop them up, and I'm going to go back and make sure that they're all the same size, because as long as these are, that's how long the signal generator is going to stay on, the tone generator. But this isn't my replacement. I want to bring this this tone generated track in with the original. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to turn down, I'm going to turn down my tone track, and I'm going to just listen to the original track and then bring this one in. Remember, the original track, I took out all the low-end information. All right, now I'm going to bring in the low-end information. I was actually quite shocked and impressed by what I heard. And again, I got to go in and clean up and make sure my hits are all the same length. But let me go ahead and mute this again, and then I'll bring it in just so you guys can hear it. And I hope things aren't too loud. I'll turn this down. You know, I don't want you guys to be in a place where you have to fix your recorded audio, you know, once it's too late, you know, after you've mixed it or mastered it or whatever, or if your computer dies. But if you find yourself in that situation, I hope this helps you. A lot of people will use this exact trick to add meat to a kick drum, by the way, and that's what I was searching for initially. If you have a kick drum that doesn't have any balls or no oomph, then you can use this tone generator and a gate side chained from your initial kick drum and bring in that low end thump and really bring life to a kick drum. So that's how I do it in Superior PreSonus Studio 1. I think it's a great DAW. It's my DAW choice. And as you know, I got some cleaning up to do here, but that's how I would go about doing this. I hope it helps you in your quest. And, you know, come back. I do videos all the time. There's a free ebook over on my website. The link to this post and that ebook is in the description for this video if you're on YouTube. If not, please head to homerecordingweekly.com and I'll see you there. Thanks.